Case has been filed against our reporters. We don't care. There's our strong arm tactics, and the Shiv Sena is an expert in strong arm tactics. One of the problems with the Shiv Sena is that it's got away with too much for too long. It doesn't like being questioned. So I hope, Uddhav Thackeray, you're watching this tonight. The clear message to you is this, Mr. Thackeray. Don't try it with us. It won't work. People are watching you tonight. Be responsible. Advocate Makarand Narvekar, Rais Shaikh, Kunwar Danish Ali of the JDS, Waris Pathan of the AIMIM, Rais Shaikh is of the Samajwadi Party, member of the Standing Committee. Makarand Narvekar is an independent corporator, but he leans towards the Shiv Sena. Shiv Sena is boycotting the program tonight. Part of their strategy, they hope that by boycotting the program, this subject will not be debated. Well, there they are also going to fail. Bejon Misra, Consumer Voice, Angry Citizen, V Sridhar, who's an ad guru. He's joining us as a citizen. Abha Singh, lawyer, social activist, and Shailesh Gandhi, former CIC and RTI activist. Thank you very much. Now, I first want to ask you, Makarand, what is it that these politicians are so irritated about? Democracy is defined as government by the people, specially. So the political class to threaten the people is nothing short of an attempt to reverse the tenets that are enshrined in our constitution. These bunch of people, Makarand, have gone there and are celebrating and having a holiday at taxpayer expense. Let's not go into the semi-academic discussion on whether this is a study tour. My reporter follows them and is following them everywhere, asking them questions about their sense of responsibility. It is our constitutional right to questions, whosoever may be at the receiving end of these questions. What is bothering these politicians so much? And what do you think about their appalling behavior today?
Well, Arnab, my inclination is not towards any one political party. I am here to represent the residents. As regards this issue, I think, I've said this umpteen number of times before, study tours, academically also and otherwise, are very important.
No, you saw what happened there today. You see these politicians, the way they are behaving. You saw the politicians, how they were behaving out there. Strong arm tactics. Your comments on the strong arm tactics. Let's not get into academic discussion, what's a study tour and what's not. You saw what happened there today. Is this the way the media is meant to be treated?
Well,
yes.
Violence in any form is not.
No, that's an academic reply. You're dodging the question. Rais, what do you think about what happened? No, let's not. You take a position on this. Rais, what do you think about what happened?
I think the Mumbai's mayor, the standing committee chairman, the leader of the house should have been in Mumbai helping us in Deonar fire, and it is quite a shame that all this top leadership of the BMC was not in Mumbai. First is that I want to put it on record that it upsets me. I'm very angry.
You saw their behavior.
And secondly, on the behavior, I would say, we need to hear the other side.
What other side? What other side?
Arnab, the question.
What other side? Is
the question?
One second. No, Rais, listen.
Rais, is valid.
Rais, listen.
Your question is valid, but you have to decide, how to put it across.
How are we supposed to put it? I'm sorry, I don't know.
You can't come up to your mouth and put up a boom and tell me that you have to answer
why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I? No, please tell me. No, 1 second. Rais, 1 minute. I don't know. I don't believe in that kind of journalism. I don't believe in a journalism where my reporter will write an application. Dear Mr. Politician,
you're going on the extreme.
One minute, Mr. Rais. I wish to interview you. In the middle of your holiday, will you spare 5 minutes to answer questions of Times Now? I don't believe in that journalism. I'm saying it openly. If you avoid my questions, my reporter will follow you, take a boom mic, put it in front of you. That's not harassment. For a Times Now journalist to ask a bunch of irresponsible politicians, Abha, searching for an apparent cure to the Mumbai monsoons in the Andamans, why they are going on a cruise when the pollution levels in their city have risen to record levels, is, I think, the exercise of our democracy. Is it illegal to do that?
Not at all. Everyone has a right to know what is happening in this country, and that
is it harassment? Is it harassment?
Not at all. When it is on taxpayers' money, we have a right to know.
No, because this argument is put here today. You are harassing women out there. I mean, the women are politicians. We are putting a mic in front of them, asking them questions. Where's the harassment?
What harassment? Are they not harassing the common man? When you see a father filling potholes because his son died due to one, rather than being here and sorting out the issues, they are happily having a gala time in Andamans. And when Andamans is not even 1/10 of Mumbai, what have they gone to learn over there? And here, media, it is right because the public wants to know. that why have they gone to Andamans, and if your journalist is asking, he is very much within his rights.
Actually,
that
what happened in this case, Abha,
media is the fourth pillar of democracy.
Let us not demean any particular state. Let us not demean any particular state. Andaman maybe one time.
No, we are saying the size. It is the number of roads, the traffic. You have to see what are they learning from Andamans. In fact, it would be the other way around. People from there will come to Mumbai to learn. See, you have to see that. The pollution levels of Andamans, the number of cars in Andamans are nothing in compared to Mumbai.
Okay, one second. Just one point.
Nobody is demeaning us.
Shailesh Gandhi wants to respond to you. I think what is demeaning is this, Shailesh Gandhi. This is a picture appeared in a Mumbai Mirror today. If you can just zoom into this. This is a picture of a father who has material with him, with which I think the picture is not coming out very clearly yet. Let's hold it like this. This is a father who is going around filling potholes on the streets of Mumbai.
16-year-old son he lost.
Because his 16. Because 1 minute, let me, Makarand, don't interrupt. Let me complete this. This is a picture of a father who is going around with his hands. He is himself covering potholes in the city of Mumbai because his 16-year-old son, with whatever he can afford, he takes his own material because his 16-year-old son died while maneuvering a pothole. And these politicians who say we are harassing them are actually having a damn good time on a paid holiday in the Andamans. These are study tours, these are private side trips. They should look at this father and say, what is that father going through? Shailesh Gandhi, these politicians today are getting very irritated with times now. They feel that we are not the usual kind of channel that treats them with respect. We are a channel that bothers them, nags them, goes down to the Andamans and asks them questions about why they are trying to fool the people. Does this picture mean anything to these politicians? What do you think? What do you think? Because we are reminding them of their responsibility. Shailesh Gandhi.
Mr. Narvekar, I think what has happened is that India is changing with media, with the Arnabization of the TV media in particular. And you are not understanding this. You believe you can continue to live. Just tell me something. Can you give me any reasonable explanation as to what is being studied in Andaman? Mr. Shaikh was nice enough to admit that he could see nothing to be studied in Andaman and therefore he backed out. Nearly 40% of the corporators backed out because they realized that this is so blatant a lie that there is nothing to be studied. If this is to be defended, please understand, sir.
Where is the human?
Sridhar. KV Sridhar. KV Sridhar.
According to me, that realization.
Just give me 10 seconds. You heard of the story of Nero fiddling when Rome burned. I am seeing my corporators fiddling away, not even in Rome, not even in Mumbai, but fiddling away in Andaman.
In Andamans.
Enjoying their lives. And getting irritated because a reporter is not allowing them to have fun and frolic as they want to.
Absolutely. The biggest problem is that we have become the pinpricks in the system, Sridhar. We are not meant to be there. These politicians are not used to channels like ours. They think, and Uddhav Thackeray, I really hope you're watching tonight, Aditya Thackeray, he says he's a young leader. You think that, you're going to be able to bully us? You think that you're the kind of people who go around throwing black ink on people's faces? You think you can bully anyone? You can't bully anyone, Uddhav Thackeray, Aditya Thackeray. Go tell your politicians to learn to behave. They are also responsible to someone, aren't they, Bejon Misra? And I'm asking, and I'm going to open the phone lines tonight, and I hope the Thackeray's are listening. Because for a member of the independent free media, and Shabir is an independent reporter of an independent channel in an independent country, in a democratic country, we will question the political class. Because you're not giving us answers where the taxpayers' money is going. You cannot have holidays in the Andamans when a father goes around covering potholes because his son died because of a pothole accident in the city of Mumbai, Bejon Misra. For a member of the independent media, they are bothered because we followed them to the sound and light show at the cellular jail. Their idea is not to study. They are used to these privileges, and we are saying you can't have these privileges anymore.
Arnab, it is now the citizens who are following them. Through you, we are so happy that you expose them. You expose them to the hilt, and that is why they are not able to tolerate this any longer, because they have got exposed to the citizens that in the taxpayers' money they are holidaying, and there is evidences now which is proof that they are not there on any study tour, but they are there to, have a gala time out of our money. You see, it's a shame, and it is time for their leaders to come out with a public statement, and they should say sorry, and they should apologize to the media that they have misbehaved with them, and they have even dragged them to the police. I mean, this is not done.
I'm not scared. I must tell you, Paul.
No, I know.
I'm not scared.
You should not be scared.
My reporter scared.
You should not be scared.
And Bejonda, I'm saying this tonight.
We are all with you. We are all with you.
Responsibly, I opened the phone lines tonight. I told Anil Desai of the Shiv Sena. I called Anil Desai and I said, Mr. Desai, you feel that what you're doing with our journalists is right? I feel what my journalist did is right. I opened up the phone lines tonight and I told Mr. Anil Desai that one of your politicians out there even told my reporter, you are asking these questions to us in the Andamans. Please come, he said in Hindi, tum Mumbai mein aao, fir humko sawal pucho, fir dekhte hain. In other words, he's threatening my reporter saying, come to Mumbai and dare you ask these questions. So I want to tell Uddhav Thackeray and all these politicians, the good news is Shabir will come to Mumbai and he will ask these questions to the Shiv Sena in Mumbai. And we are broadcasting out of Mumbai.
And
so nobody can trample on our rights in the city of Mumbai.
And we want to see what he has to say.
This is a part of a free country. And nobody can dare take it away from us. I open up the phone lines tonight. I'm asking the viewers who are watching tonight. Should we bow down? We won't bow down.
No, not at all.
We will not bow down. And these cheap strong-arm tactics are water over duck's back for us.
You keep
Mr.
exposing
Sridhar.
them.
No,
keep exposing them.
Yes, Mr.
Look at the
Sridhar.
audacity. Over last couple of years, people have seen how before a World Cup in Goa, in Brazil, Goan legislator party people want to go. We have seen time and again, and everything has been exposed. And then, these legislators or these corporators or the leaders have absolutely no humanity and then no shame in actually going for a study tour over a weekend. Who are you fooling? Anybody can ever go for a study tour over a weekend? Isn't it meant for a holiday or for actually working? Where are the visuals of them working? Where are the visuals of them working?
Has the BMC commissioner received any reports or till now what are they doing morning, evening?
They will never get any report. They don't even know how to write a report.
Okay, Waris Pathan.
Exactly.
They will never write a report.
Can comprehend the issues.
They will never write a report. They will never make it public.
The BMC
Waris Pathan
does not have resources. Arnab, the BMC does not have the resources for development of Mumbai, and on the other hand they are sending the corporators on an expensive junket. And whose money? The taxpayers' money. They are enjoying that, they are shopping in the mall. And what study tour? And by remaining in power for 20 years, you don't know how to repair roads and drainage system. Step down.
It is unfortunate.
And how many engineers
it is most unfortunate.
in Andaman? It is
most unfortunate.
You go there for the development. You tell me how many.
It is most unfortunate that we have to live with such politicians.
Most unfortunate.
Is that the corporators
taxpayers' money is being used.
That shows the Shiv Sena style of
the
working.
taxpayers' money which they are using it. And for what? For holiday?
No, one second.
It is so unfortunate
there is smog in Govandi.
Such politicians.
There is a smog in Govandi. People are finding it difficult to breathe in Mumbai, and the important people have gone to Andaman. The smog everywhere. Who's going to take care of this? They are responsible people. They are answerable to the people at large. They are.
I think Uddhav
They are answerable or
This
not?
will be shameful.
You see, the problem is that Uddhav Thackeray encourages the wrong
Has to
kinds of
reply.
things in his own party. Last time somebody threw ink on someone, Uddhav Thackeray went and felicitated those people. Mr. Uddhav Thackeray, please, if you have the time, read the Constitution of India. The 12th schedule of the Indian Constitution enumerates the functions of municipalities, and the fourth estate, of which we are a part, has every right to hold you responsible if you fail to do so. So, Mr. Thackeray and to the Shiv Sena, you are not a law unto yourself.
You are accountable to the citizens.
So you are accountable to the people as well. Now tell me, Danish Ali, the real problem. Yes. Tell me the real problem of the politicians. What is the real problem is that all this fun and games was going on for a long time. That these junkets happened, people traveled, they had a good time, spent a little bit of money, made a little bit of money, spent a little bit of money, had a good time, then got re-elected, used some of that money
with
to
your
get
family.
The party is over, right?
Gone there with their family.
No, Danish Ali, you tell me, what is the problem?
They give budget to themselves.
What is the problem? Politician, you tell me from a political point of view. What is the problem that politicians are facing?
They think that they can get away with absolutely murder.
Nobody
is going to question them.
Yes, Danish Ali. Yes, Danish Ali.
Let me first condemn what happened in Andaman. Shiv Sena is known for its intimidation and their gundagardi in Mumbai. It is nothing new for them. But at the same time, if they have gone for a study tour,
again,
which you have exposed, it is not.
Tour?
It is not.
What study?
But that is what, no, which you have exposed, it's not.
Yeah.
This is no study.
I know. The whole money must be reimbursed, taken back from those corporator who has gone there. Right. But at the same time, what everybody is talking about, taxpayers' money, study tour, these are two separate issues. Study tours are necessary for the legislators, for the parliamentarians, and loss of taxpayers' money. May I ask everybody who is sitting on the panel talking about the taxpayers' money, including your good self, that how much taxpayers' money has been siphoned on by few individuals, by few industries in this country? More than 5 lakhs crores. Out of that, 4 lakhs crores are only corporate houses has looted. 4 lakh crores rupees taxpayers' money.
How do corporates come into it? The issue is that when Mumbai is burning, you have Bejon fire going on, you have potholes. That money you are not ready to make the roads. And you say you just because
please have a discussion on taxpayers' money also.
You don't own Mumbai, you don't own the funds.
I am condemning what Shiv Sainik has done.
That doesn't mean that
but
my hard
talk
money.
about taxpayers' money sitting in the corporate
bill for your party.
Shamiana, you people are talking about the loss of taxpayers' money.
Just one.
Recent parliamentary descending committee
my money is not for your surfing in Andamans Sea.
Banks are going
my
to be
money
collapsed
is for the roads,
because
for the
of these
electricity,
few
for the
corporate
safety.
houses.
I
They have
earn
looted
Okay, here. 1 second.
What Mr. Danish is saying is, because there is a thief somewhere, because there is a dacoit somewhere, we also as elected representatives should commit dacoity.
No,
and you should not
saying
question that.
I am using this opportunity on your channel that how taxpayers' money has been looted.
I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how.
I am using this opportunity.
I'll tell you how. And by the way, viewers. One.
I condemn this.
I'll tell you how. Viewers. I'll tell you. Danish.
As well as the taxpayers' money must be saved.
Danish, you see. Just one, Mr. Vice Rais, Mr.
You have to distinguish between a good politician and a bad politician. If you are come here to bash politicians, go ahead.
Rais, 1 minute. Rais, that I want to. Abaji, let's go back to this. No, let's go.
It's not a question of good politician or the bad politician. It is a question
What was the reason to go for the football Olympics?
Where is the state policy?
May I please? Okay, Rais and Abaji pull back. One question is asked tonight: how much money is wasted in this and that? You see, Waris, please stop. Why am I discussing junkets for the last few years? A, because it reflects the shamelessness of the political class. B, because it's a national problem. It's a national affliction. Now, I'll tell you why Danish is very upset tonight. Danish is upset because he's from the JDS, which is part of the political class that was very unhappy with Times Now, because our reporters had also followed the junket politicians to Australia and New Zealand on exchequer funds. And let me say tonight, let me read a little bit from the report. Danish, I don't want to speak over you, Danish, but I want to say this. This is the report that the JDS politicians had also given out. They said we went to Australia and New Zealand for a study tour. They were asked, what did you find out in the study tour? What did you say? They said, we put on a report. I want to quote a part of that report. They said, we found out, and I quote, that in Australia, the official language is English. They also said that we found out that the capital of Australia, I haven't finished. I am reading from. I am never wrong on fact. They said that the official language of Australia in English. We have also found out. We have also found out. Please listen. Please listen.
100 upon 100.
Please listen. Please. They also found out. They found out that the capital of Australia. They found out in their study tour that the capital of Australia is Canberra. And they said we also found out that in Australia, cows and sheep are often found grazing in open fields.
Oh, +1, +1.
This is from the study.
He gets +1.
Now I'm asking one question to viewers tonight. If my reporter goes after these politicians when they are having their junkets, wakes up every morning, tracks them everywhere where they are going in their air-conditioned buses, cars, limousines, works hard, takes his camera, puts a boom rod, asks a question and says that in Mumbai, the people of Mumbai are suffering and you're having fun. How is that harassment? And today these Shiv Sena people have put out a statement against Times Now. I want to say to the Shiv Sena, I don't care. So Mr. Shiv Sena, Mr. Uddhav Thackeray, this does not matter. Manoj from Kolkata, as we put the question to everyone tonight on how media should respond to these intimidation tactics. Manoj, are you there? Our first caller. Hi Manoj, what would you like to say on our debate?
I just want to ask them, whom are they fooling to? Means this is the continuous process they are trying to put on us. We earn hard, we pay the tax, and these people spend their money, our money in fact, like their own money. So what they are trying to, they have become the king and we have become the slave for them. Before elections, they come to us, they ask for, and they show us the dream. But now they say, this is our duty.
Okay, Amit from Navi Mumbai. Let's run the pictures also, please, of the intimidation. Now, I also think the Shiv Sena has got away with intimidation for too long.
Yes, of
In
course.
October, they smeared black ink on the face of Sudhindra Kulkarni. In 2011, they stalled the running of Big Boss. In 2010, they forced Mumbai University to withdraw Rohinton Mystery's book. In 2009, they backed the party workers who vandalized the TV channel. I'm saying this to the Shiv Sena, please stop. This is a democracy. You don't own this country. You didn't write the constitution. At least respect it. Amit from Navi Mumbai is calling. Amit, what do you think about these intimidation tactics on the media?
Though Arnab, your debate is in English, but I'll speak in Hindi so that entire Shiv Sena should understand, because I know that they can't understand English properly. मेरा क्वेश्चन यही है कि अगर प्रॉब्लम मुंबई में है तो उसका सोल्यूशन ढूंढे अंडमान निकोबार में क्यों है? अगर प्रॉब्लम मुंबई में है तो उसका सोल्यूशन भी मुंबई में निकलना चाहिए.
बिल्कुल. मैं एक आज उद्धव ठाकरे जी, आदित्य जी और जो भी शिवसेना के लीडर है, अनिल देसाई, जो बहुत चिल्ला रहे थे मेरे पे आज सुबह फोन पे, बहुत चिल्ला रहे थे अनिल देसाई जी एंड ऑल शिवसेना, आपके लिए मैं एक न्यूज रिपोर्ट दिखाना चाहता हूं. इफ यू कैन जूम इन आउट हियर एंड आफ्टर दिस आई वांट द शिवसेना एंड द सामना टू हैव द करेज टू पब्लिश दिस टुमारो. Let them publish this tomorrow. This is a news report from September 2006. Now, Andamans is very much part of the country. This is not a foreign jaunt, but it's a jaunt. Right? And this is what Bal Thackeray had said. Don't go on foreign junkets without permission. That also means as a matter of principle, the basic point that is being made out here is that don't go on junkets per se. Let me just light this up again for our viewers to see once again. 1 second. Niranjan, if our reporter can just come in this way, please. Niranjan, if you can just come in from the other side, please, into our frame. If you could just walk in. That's our news editor, Niranjan, and he's walking into the news frame. And Niranjan, just come here and tell our viewers, this report is from?
This report is from the 29th of September 2006.
Yeah.
It is a news agency report which quoted Shiv Sena chief Waris Pathan.
Okay, and this quote is very simple. The quote is, Bal Thackeray says, let me read out. When Maharashtra is facing a financial crisis due to floods and farmers are committing suicides, how can one go on junkets on the state government's expenditure? Balasaheb Thackeray in a statement published in Samna in 2006. Yes, Mr. Narvekar, remember?
Do they respect their founder?
Do you remember? This should be published in tomorrow's Samna. This should be published in tomorrow's Samna, republished. This article.
Exactly.
Right? What do you think?
Right, absolutely. They have totally
undermined their leader.
They have undermined their leader.
Why don't you go on air? Why don't you go on air?
No, what is Makarand saying? What is Makarand saying? What is Makarand saying? Yes, Makarand, what are you saying?
Why don't you go on air today and give this intellectual thought that these tours should be banned? If you think they are banned, why don't you go on air today?
It should not be banned. We are not saying it should be banned.
Are you proposing that they should be banned?
Right.
Are you proposing that they should be banned?
You are an independent corporator. We all know where your alignment is. Tell me one thing, you're a council member. Since 7 days, there is a fire in Deonar. Don't you think the standing committee chairman or the mayor should take responsibility, come back to Mumbai, stand with us in the dumping ground, in that fire, and try to give confidence to the citizens? Don't you think that? This 5-day tour, tell me, in Andaman they could have finished in a day.
And an irony.
No, I'm angry on that. I'm angry because people in Mumbai are suffering, and these important leaders of the council, right from the mayor to the leader of the house, to the standing committee chairman, did not make one call to the local councillor, which is his responsibility.
It is a political afterthought.
It is not an afterthought. I have defended study tours. But today I am angry. I am not with Times now.
What was Rais Shaikh doing in the standing committee when this was passed?
I was there. I took responsibility. But today, when the entire city is fighting fire, where is my mayor? Let me ask you that. Where is my mayor? When people of Mumbai and residents of Deonar and Chembur, they have tears in their eyes because of the smoke. Where is my standing committee chairman?
And the mayor is there putting up a case against the Times Now reporter because he's trying to expose the truth. What a mockery! What a mockery of a democratic country! A mayor who is elected democratically doesn't want democratic processes to go on. A journalist is very much within his right because it is the public wants to know what is happening in Andaman.
I have defended study tours. You and I both have admitted transparency.
Now, watch it. Rais and Abha. One second. Makarand, remember this. Now, Danish Ali, you should actually, what you said earlier today, a lot of negative feedback is coming to that comment of yours. I believe, Sridhar, that Shailesh ji, that we are the fourth pillar of democracy in our country. It is our responsibility, right? To be like to have a hawk-like watchdog on those in power. And as part of having a hawk-like approach towards those in power, we have to follow these politicians. People don't like us. The other day, some of the most bizarre comments are made by Derek O'Brien to our reporter when we ask him about what's happening in Malda. They treat reporters with contempt. We've done it for 10 years. These strong-arm tactics to make us bow down or pursue us, look away is nothing short of an attempt to rewrite the fabric of our democracy, Sridhar. Yeah. So I'm putting this question. That's why I'm putting this in public domain today, that there's an open attempt to try and intimidate us.
Give me a...
No, 1 minute, please. I'd like Mr. Sridhar and Shailesh Gandhi.
Give me a minute.
No. 1 second, Mr. Narvekar.
I think every citizen has a right, and every journalist has a right. If it is uncomfortable for the people who are holding public positions, so be it. They must bow down and then step down. If you agree to that, then you come to the public life. Because your life is under scrutiny, you are supposed to serve the people.
Correct.
Not have a holiday at the expense of theirs.
Absolutely.
If you are going, nobody is against knowledge.
Correct. So
but tell us, what have you learned? This kindergarten school essay of Australians know English.
Let us talk about making them accountable.
We have accepted
Absolutely. This is acceptable.
Credible information. We want neutral information. Credible information. We want credible information.
Only Mr. Shailesh Gandhi.
We want information. I've been seeking an answer saying what are they studying? Mr. Shaikh, who was in that committee, doesn't know. Do you have an answer? And the answer is you don't know what they can study, because there is nothing to study in Andamans except the fish. Except the fact that you can go in a glass bottom boat and go into the sea and watch the corals.
If you think there is no answer, let's make them accountable.
Okay, Srinivas.
What is there to study? Is there anything to study?
What they have gone there, what they have studied, let it come in public.
They have not gone for any study. They are joking.
All right.
There are two issues. One question is,
State has got something to provide. No. Every state has got something to provide in terms of knowledge.
Waris Pathan.
Every state has got something to provide.
What is Andamans?
We must go for a study too.
All right. The last caller.
Evidence is on a study.
Our last caller is Srinivasan from Mumbai. Our last caller is
roads. If they don't learn how to make drainage system and payments, they must step down. For 20 years you don't learn in Mumbai.
Danish
you go to
Ali.
Andaman, where the state needs you, where the city needs you. There's a smog everywhere.
Srinivasan is our last caller from Mumbai. Please, let's go ahead. Srinivasan, please. Srinivasan, good evening. Arnab here. Are you there? Are you there on the phone line? Yeah, go on, Srinivasan. Go on. Last word. Make your point. Yeah.
Lot of disturbance.
Go on, Srinivasan.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
For 20 years.
I can hear you, Srinivasan. Continue.
Yeah, hello, 1 minute. Hello.
Go on,
Hello,
Srinivasan.
Arnab.
I can hear you.
Arnab, I think there are some members in your panel. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some members in the panel who belong to different political parties, and all political parties are same. Few days back, you had shown us about the Karnataka, where the MLAs have gone to Australia or some other places.
That's right.
And they have not come back with a study report.
Yeah.
I appreciate your guts. And congratulations to Times Now for putting it up against in the 2010. And I really want them to submit a report to the people. Not only the Deonar fire, but even the water problem is there. A severe water problem now in winter, where the water problem is just 25% of water is supplied. None of these corporators have come and they address the problem. Whether it is Waris Pathan or whether it is Shiv Sena people or Congress people, all are one and the same. They are there just become corporators to make money, and they are not here to
pursue. We don't use such kind of tactics.
All right, Mr. Waris Pathan. I think the viewer takes you on. I put the pictures once again, full frame of what happened in the Andamans.
The way they have put the ladies in the front.
Yeah.
It's
got nothing to it. This is not a gender issue. Whether you're a woman or a man or anyone who is representing people, you need to be accountable. Viewers, you are seeing these pictures out there. This is open harassment, open intimidation. It does not stop. As we are saying here to the Shiv Sena, bring it on. We are not scared, we will not be bullied, and we are broadcasting from the heart of Mumbai tonight. And the citizens of Mumbai will not accept this anymore, Mr. Thackeray. Change your style, your tactics are out of date. I thank you all for joining me on debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight. Thank you.